Negative. Here to explain which ones are working, which ones are falling short, and all the others, pollster Frank Luntz with his Olympic shirt, which I don't want you to talk about. All right, let's look at these polls. You conducted a poll. Those that voted, we got two questions you asked. Those that voted for Obama.
Correct.
Okay. Whether or not you asked the question, they believe Obama is a worse president than they were expecting. Let's look at these numbers. 64% think he was worse. These are Obama voters.
They were Obama voters in 2008 that are either undecided or supporting Mitt Romney now. And people have argued, what is this presidential election about? And based on this data and some of the others that we found in this survey, it is still about Barack Obama's presidency, that they are making an evaluation over the last 4 years to decide what the next 4 years will be like. Will we get lower unemployment? Will we get more jobs? Can we reduce the deficit and debt? And their evaluation is no.
All right, now let's go to the question, what do you think Mitt Romney should be talking about more? His business background and record, his record as governor, his record with the Olympics. Now, it's interesting. Here's a question that I asked Governor Romney on my radio program last week that I actually don't think anyone ever asked him. Tell me about Bain Capital. What did you do? And when he explained it, it was pretty fascinating. You know, how they started it, all the jobs that were created, all the business were saved.
And that's a fundamental mistake, I think, in his campaign.
Yeah. Back
in April, May, June, when he had the chance to do it, he never explained what Bain Capital was all about. I went to the University of Pennsylvania, both as a student and as a faculty member, and that Bain Capital was the #1 place that Wharton graduates wanted to work. It was and is the most respected management consulting, business consulting company there is.
All right, let's go to this first ad that you dial tested. It's by the RNC, and it's called It's Okay. Watch this.
President Obama came to the White House with big plans. He'd halve the deficit, strengthen the economy, lower unemployment. What did we get? National debt over $15 trillion and climbing. Unemployment above 8% for 40 straight months. An ongoing economic crisis with no end in sight. He tried. You tried. It's okay to make a change. The Republican National Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Almost 50% of Democrats. What's interesting is all the swing states are being bombarded with these ads.
Which makes it almost impossible to cut through. The public now expects in the political ad that it's going to be negative. 97% of all the ads are negative. And so an ad like that, when it scores that well, while that may not have been a great ad 6 months ago, today, for Democrats to score that high, that's pretty positive. And what does it say? It's okay to change your mind. It doesn't hit you in the face. It gives you the option of looking for somebody else.
It's a good ad overall.
Correct.
All right, let's look at the latest Obama ad, and this is called Stretch. This is the Stretch ad.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
You work hard, stretch every penny, but chances are you pay a higher tax rate than him. Mitt Romney made $20 million in 2010, but paid only 14% in taxes, probably less than you. Now he has a plan that would give millionaires another tax break and raises taxes on middle-class families by up to $2,000 a year. Mitt Romney's middle-class tax increase. He pays less, you pay more.
All right, first of all, there is no middle-class tax increase. That is a lie, #1, right? #2, is this money that Mitt Romney already paid taxes on, and this is a second bite of the apple?
You have to explain it. But the fact is that
but that's what I mean. But it's purposely deceptive. But is it purposely deceptive?
My job is to evaluate public opinion, not to talk about deception. People like you have to hold these ads accountable and show point by point whether they're accurate or not. I'm just telling you that when that ad airs...
So class warfare works even when it's purposely deceptive, and I think it's beneath the office and the dignity of a president to purposely lie.
They tried it in 2000 and 2004. It did not work. And I'm telling you, Sean, in 2012, it is working.
Well, Romney has to watch out for this.
Romney has to respond to it. Romney has to challenge it. This goes back to the reaction to the first ad. He's got to talk.
You're mad that this was made in China.
Yes, the Olympic equipment. I want to hold this
10 seconds.
Because I want viewers to see this. This is the Polo logo. It is actually larger than the U.S. team logo. Why? Why is the Polo...
they're a sponsor, probably.
Yes, but why does Polo make the U.S. equipment in China? It's a disgrace. And they don't... By the way, the British... This is the British logo, if you can show that up.
Adidas.
Adidas. Look how small it is here on the bottom of a large sweatshirt. And they use the British colors. #1.
Where was it made?
I don't know.
All right, I got to go.
Wait, hold on.
I'm out of time.
It should be red, white, and blue. Our clothing should be red, white, and blue, and it should be made in America for future Olympics.
Coming up, Liz Cheney is here.